So this has got to be one of the prettiest snakes I've ever seen. Their heads are absolutely crazy. Look at that.
Nice little heart for you.
There you go. We all secretly have a favorite.
Yeah, this is the favorite right
Oh.
now. You want to see a blue snake?
A blue snake? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far, whatever time of day that might be for you. Today's gonna be a really fun one. We're actually gonna go head down south to my buddy MJ's house. He's got some absolutely incredible animals. I'm really excited to show you guys. Stick around, you're gonna wanna watch this. So I do have a tire pressure warning light on my car right now, but I also charged up my car last night, so we're chilling. That's fine. That we'll handle later at some point. I need a freaking haircut. This crap is getting way too long. Okay, let's go. All right, so we just made it over to MJ's house. I am super excited. I've already made a couple new friends. What's up, buddy? There's a lot of really cool stuff to see here, and I'm really excited to show you guys. I hope you're excited too. Go ahead and drop a like on the video if you are stoked about this. What's up, buddy? What's up? He didn't like me at first, but now we're best friends. This is the first time I've ever seen alpacas in person. What's up? What's up? How are you? This is so cool. What's up? What's up? Oh, we got chickens over there. We got dogs over here.
We have trespass. Oh, hey, it's you, Mason. What's up, buddy?
The man himself.
How'd you get in?
I you know, just parked in the front, and now I'm here. I saw your alpacas, and I had to come see them.
Well, there they are. It's Tia and Tamara, sister. If you guys are familiar with the Nickelodeon show, that's what they are. They came from Nickelodeon.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's super cool.
Living the life.
That's super awesome.
Free-range chickens. And a mascot named Capone. This is alpaca heaven right here.
They are so cool. What's up, guys? Oh, you gonna make some noises for us?
Oh, she might give you a spit.
I forgot they do that.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty good at letting you know before it comes, you know?
Yeah. Like I said, MJ's a really cool dude. He's got a lot of really cool stuff here. We're gonna kind of give you guys the tour.
So listen, you guys want to check out the trap, I'm assuming, right? You want to see some really sick animals?
That's probably what we're gonna have to do.
All right,
Let's go.
You're gonna want to follow me then.
He's got the whole setup. He's got the alpacas back here, full-fledged reptile room over here, authorized personnel only.
Yep. Mason's cool.
Rocking the Sim Container shirt.
Yeah, shout to John and Alex all day, every day. Yeah, here it is. Nothing special. It's the trap.
First thing that caught my eye. These guys up here, what's up? You guys know that I have a Bell's Phase lace monitor, and oh man, these guys are so cool.
And the cool thing is, Mason's gonna get to feed them.
I don't know if I've actually ever done a feeding video on YouTube before of my lace, so that'll be cool. What's up, guys?
So that's Mac Dre, the bigger one right there.
The one on the back?
Yep, and then Alice is right there staring at you. I'm starting to realize that the head structure is a good ID on the sex of the animal.
Yep.
You could really see the difference and the builds.
Oh yeah.
With them too.
100%. We get to feed these guys turkey and eggs. Oh, they didn't like me getting close to them. All right, so we got the lace monitor food right here.
Yeah, so I unfortunately forgot to thaw out the ground turkey, which is fine. They had ground turkey last time. I like to keep it diverse. So
yeah.
We have chicken liver and hearts right here with a little bit of egg, and then the white stuff's a calcium powder, which,
yeah,
you know, they don't mind at all. But why don't we get these two fed, because I know they're hungry, and let's get ready for the show.
Here he comes.
Mac, you got it. I'm not letting you be lazy. There's a camera in front of you, so it's game time, buddy.
There you go, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Get some food. This is really cool that they'll come out for you like this when they eat.
Problem. Even Mac Dre will right now.
That's awesome. What's up?
Say hi, look at me.
Mine does the same exact thing. She'll pick up her food, drop it, and then readjust.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out. Because I normally cut them up, but I'm just being lazy right now. So she's just kind of like, oh, do I eat this whole? What do I do?
There she goes.
She'll probably shake it too, so be ready for that.
Yeah. Come on, pick it up. There you go.
All right,
there
Mac,
you go.
Come out, Mac.
All right, buddy, your turn.
Being lazy. You're being lazy. God, you're so lazy. Look at him. Look at this guy.
He's like, I just want to hang here, and I want you to tongue feed me. You're all done.
Yeah, so how about a nice little heart for you?
You want some more?
Nice little heart for you. Something a little
There you go. I love watching monitors eat.
These pieces are big.
Hi.
Let me just cut these up because these are ginormous.
What are you up to? What are you up to? Lace monitor claws
Dude,
are no joke.
You already know what I'm about to say. They hurt, bro.
They hurt. They're semi-arboreal out in the wild, so they are.
They need them. It's important.
They're totally ready.
That's also why I don't trim their nails. I don't feel like you're supposed. You know, I think ground monitors is not a big deal. Like once you like to be on the floor like black dragons, but
Yeah, I totally agree.
These things are up in the trees, man.
All right, let's get her some. What is that? Liver?
Yep.
Alice, here. Come on.
Yeah, bring her more towards you.
Come on. There you go.
She smells so much snake, like urate and like piss. She doesn't know what the hell.
I know.
She's like, you know, because they'll eat snakes. They love lizards. They love it all, man. So
Yeah.
she's probably smelling so much right now. It's ridiculous.
Sensory overload. She's got everything.
I'm telling you.
Come on. There you go. She's really calm
Yeah, she's
when
not.
she takes it from the tongs.
Mac, you want to eat more or what? There's plenty of more left. Let's hook Mac up.
Let's give him
He's
some.
getting depressed over there.
Hey, buddy. Here. There you go.
Make
Come
him
on.
come down for it. He's being
Come on. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
he took it. Lace monitor produced by Sim Container on the Sim Container shirt.
Respect.
John and Alex are awesome. All right, so these guys are done eating. They're nice and happy. We have some more monitors to feed in another room, so we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Kevin and Brittany, the green tree monitor.
Kevin and Brittany. So what do these guys have on the menu for today?
So we are giving them ground turkey and egg.
Perfect.
With a little bit of calcium powder. This is something that I give the green trees once a week.
Gotcha.
Some sort of meat source, even though after having a podcast with Brandon Van Asten, he only primarily feeds his green trees crickets.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm spoiled. I got spoiled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely like their turkey. Oh, we got a whole new room in here.
Yeah, so this is the podcast room, aka the designer room. It's where I keep all my special stuff.
That's awesome.
But yeah, this is the
there's
famous
those
background of the podcast wall right here. This is where it all goes down. And then Kevin and Brittany right now just hanging out under their VidTech bulbs. Shout out to VidTech.
They are ready to go. Yeah, those VivTech bulbs are nuts.
I'm telling you right now, man, I've never seen these so out and just chilling ever since I had the VidTech bulbs. I have two tropical VidTech bulbs in here, mainly because it's within 2 feet of the range, so it hits perfect. This is also a temporary enclosure for them, so when Mac, Dre, and Alice get their new enclosure, these will be going in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know, but this works for now. They have their nest box and everything like that. Kevin's really good on eating off forceps. Brittany's super hit or miss. So let's see what happens.
So are your green tree monitors pretty skittish, or are they a little more social?
They were a lot, dude. In the beginning, when I got them, they had a lot of burn marks all over them and whatnot. So they weren't really kept the best way, I don't think.
Yeah.
But now they've just come a long ways.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there it is.
There we go.
Not shy. Oh, let me see.
Oh, now she's ready. Maybe not.
So there's your answer about them being skittish. I would say Kevin's a lot more chill. Brittany's the spazzy one, just like in real life. She's on her. Okay, now she's hiding, so she's good. Yeah, there you go. You get a good shot of Kevin eating right there.
Look at that.
It's cool to say that Kevin is a proven breeder. I mean, yeah, the eggs went bad, but still.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She just had her first clutch lay about 2 months ago.
I think I remember seeing you post that.
Yeah, very excited. Why don't you get that off your lip there, bud?
Oh, other way. There you go.
Another one, Kev? So I will say the good thing about Kevin, you know, eating off the forceps, I will feed him until he no longer wants any. So
yeah,
the food I do leave, he doesn't murk. Like he'll leave it for the female.
Right.
The one thing that these two are notorious for, or any monitor at that, any monitor that you house together, you know, males typically like to hold the food and take the food and whatnot, and females will not even eat it sometimes because of that. So it's always good to make sure that male gets what he needs first. If you're somebody who leaves the food, because you gotta understand, you know, for instance, right now, Brittany won't eat off the forceps, so I'm gonna leave some of this for her.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it to where I know she's gonna eat by feeding him. You know?
Right.
You gotta feed the kings first. You know, the males run the show when it comes to the monitor world until the monitor gets pregnant and then the female runs the show.
Yeah, then he's gone.
Yep.
But look at that. He's chowing down on his food right there. He is so pretty.
Thanks, man.
Green trees are like...
He was an import, and like I said, he came in pretty banged up. He had a bunch of scars on him and burns. So did she.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wasn't even expecting Kevin to, you know, be as chill as he is right now. But, you know, he's come a long ways, man. Brittany, I don't press the envelope either, you know. Like, I think every reptile has its personality. Every reptile has its thing. So you just kind of have to read that, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, I totally... Especially with monitors. I mean, their individual personalities can vary so much.
Right.
That, you know, they act totally different. Even between, like you said, male and female in the same enclosure.
Exactly.
Oh, he is so pretty.
So another thing MJ is actually really well known for in the social media reptile game is arboreal pythons and boas and things like that. He's got some really, really crazy ones. So let's go ahead and go through some of those if you don't mind.
Well, I mean, it's hard to pick my favorite between a chondro and an emerald, but
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Let's look at
that.
The most prehistoric arboreal snake you could find, I feel like. This is Bianca, the queen.
Oh, look at her. That pattern is nuts. This ETB you said?
Yeah,
Emerald Tree Boa?
A northern emerald tree boa.
So these guys have
Look at her head.
the longest fangs of any snake in the world, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? That is crazy. I would not want to take a bite from one of these guys. They're gorgeous though. I mean, look at that color.
I mean, I think they're also like misunderstood too. I mean, yeah, there are some aggressive ones, but when you work with them for so long and you like kind of do your thing with them, they chill out, you know. Like this girl's really, really calm, and she came in really, really hyped up, you know, and she used to like hit the glass type of thing.
Yeah.
But you know, they're amazing. You gotta understand, like these things are really, really, these things get big. She's not even full grown, so she's gonna get bigger than this. She's only pushing 5. These things are slow growers. So they usually max out at size around 7 or 8 years old.
Okay.
I mean, that's even a male right there next to her. So that's Bobby Digital, who's a 9-year-old male.
Wow.
He's big too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll check him out in just a second. But yeah, this is the Queen Bianca right here. I'm hoping to look to pair her up this year to Bobby Digital.
Okay.
For the first time, just to see what happens, but no expectations.
Yeah. No, that's
These
really,
aren't-
really
these
cool.
aren't the easiest things to breed. You know, a lot of things could happen. So
their heads are so big and bulky.
if you see like the black coming in on her, it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, got some of the black pigmentation.
Mm-hmm.
She's so pretty, and she seems pretty calm too, like you had
she's
mentioned.
chill. Like I said, we could actually hold her if you want.
I've never held one of these before. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Get her going. Actually, to be honest, I like to stretch her out because she ate a week ago.
Yeah.
So these kind of take a long time to drop a deuce.
Really?
Yeah, because they digest very slow, but it's
Gotcha.
it's not always a good thing too. So what you want to do is exercise them. If they feel like they're not in a place that's big enough for them to roam, they won't roam. They'll just sit there in the same spot.
Right.
And after a while, you know, all that food sitting in them needs to get out. So the best way to do that, like if you especially have a stubborn emerald that doesn't like to, or you know, drop a deuce on schedule, then what people tend to do is take them outside and just like rinse them, like literally take a hose to them.
Really?
Yeah, and like literally dump water on them, because in the wild these things get dumped on.
Right.
These are in the Amazon in Brazil, and they literally get dumped on, like comes down pouring hard.
They're so cool. I love those white pieces along her back.
Yeah, man.
Especially along her tail.
And there's a thing called the Miss Willie line that has like the biggest bar, like the biggest bandings. I'm talking about like you see how these are apart.
Yeah.
Imagine that being one white. Like that's how thick there's certain lines that
wow.
That's my goal, is to, you know, get something with the thicker banding. But she's beautiful too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
These things are so cool. Really underrated, I think.
Oh, big time. They're getting definitely a lot more popular. The unfortunate side is that people tend to go the import route because there's not a lot of people breeding these right now.
Right.
Which isn't a bad thing, but you know, when you get these imported in, I mean, 8 out of good number 8. I mean, this is a stretching it, but 8 out of 10 times there's gonna be something wrong with that snake, or this snake's not gonna be able to digest a meal, or
yeah,
snake's not going to make it. So a lot of these emeralds just don't last here in captivity when they come from the wild, unfortunately. But you know, you get lucky ones. So this is actually captain born and bred in the United States. But
oh, is it?
Yeah, this
wow.
is not an import. So she's a captain born and bred by Will Shores, who's actually right here in San Diego. So,
oh, okay.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's so. Oh man, look at that shot. All the different white and the green. She's so pretty.
Thanks, man.
These things are awesome.
You want to check out Bobby Digital?
Yeah, let's do it. He's like a slightly different hue green, it looks like.
It's darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has darker, and you can see like the black pigment on him is a lot more popping.
So how long have you been keeping these guys?
Let's see. I got into ball pythons is what started this whole obsession, and then I got into green trees right after ball pythons, and then emerald trees right after that. So I would say I've been keeping emeralds and green trees since 2018. I mean, I do care at some point if it breeds, but if it doesn't, I'll still have it. Like this. Yeah. This isn't. None of this is for profit. This is all everything in this room is for passion. I'm excited, man, because he's been with me for a while and he hasn't gotten any tail. You know, he hasn't been to Pound Town once. So this guy has VIP, you know, first class tickets to Pound Town, and I want to take him to Pound Town. So hopefully, let's see what happens in the end of 2022. I'm going to be pairing him up in October.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, best of luck with babies. Hopefully you get some.
Would you ever be down to keep emerald tree boas, Mason?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They're really cool. For a little bit, I kind of misunderstood, honestly, a lot of the arboreal boas and pythons.
Right.
Just because you said a lot of them are coming in as imports and they don't do super well in captivity. But, I mean, they're gorgeous snakes. If you can get them going, like, why not?
So this is an import. I've had him for a long time. But he was also long-term kept, so meaning somebody imported him, I don't know when, but a long time ago before I did, and he's just always been in good shape. And I just carried the torch with him, and I mean, I just would love to reproduce this guy, because it would just really mean a lot to start a lineage for him. You know, I think it's a healthy-looking emerald. Like, this is the kind of stuff we need in the hobby, is to reproduce stuff like this, like pure northern emerald tree boas.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Day by day, we'll see what happens.
That's awesome. Look at that.
So this is a 2019 United States captain born and bred emerald tree boa, northern emerald tree boa.
That's crazy. That's probably my favorite one that you've showed me. The white coloration, that is so pretty. So do you see how thicker the banding is on this? Like, I mean, she's still little, but do you see how, like, these are already thicker than theirs? Right.
So she's going to have some nutty looking white patterns on her for sure.
So does the white expand as they grow?
Certain ones they do.
Okay.
I mean, you saw hers, you saw theirs. So they still have like a kind of a finer line.
Yeah.
But if you could see here, like you could just see like this is going to expand, like that splotch right there.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy looking.
So the best way to kind of get these things going is you put them in their hand just like this.
Yeah.
So they just get used to you touching them. You know?
Right.
And they don't, because I can tell you right now, a snake that's never felt human skin before, the longer that happens, the more difficult they become to holding, because they just don't like the way we feel.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we don't feel pleasant to them, you know. But after a while, they just get used to it and they know what it is. They know like nothing's gonna harm them.
Yeah. Now that's kind of how I am with my scrub pythons. I'll go in there, with the hook.
Especially
first.
scrubs. Man, scrubs are smart, bro. And
yeah.
A scrub will chill out after a while, unless the personality is like she just hates everything. We'll talk about her in a minute. She just hates everything. But scrubs, man, any scrub that I've gotten in that was like a pistol.
Yeah.
After a while, they just chill out and they don't care.
Really?
They just you just got to work with them.
Holding my first emerald tree boa. I was so hesitant for so long because I was like, oh, they're bitey, whatever. But, dude, all of yours are like, chill.
Yeah, thanks.
They're not bitey. Oh, wow. She's even got,
Yep, this is a she.
She's even got some blue on her sides.
Yep. So let me ask you again. Do you ever see yourself keeping an emerald tree boa?
After today, yes.
If I ever make one, Mason, I'm going to hook you up. Don't trip.
Cool. That's awesome. Oh, hi. I don't even let my scrubs, like, get that close to my face.
I mean, but you already know kind of with experience that she's in curious mode right now. Like,
exactly.
she's just searching for things and definitely not looking to strike anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once you start working with these animals for a little bit, you definitely get a sense of
chillness,
feeling, and kind of
peace of mind. You're like, okay, this thing is not like wanting to kill me after all.
Monitors really taught me that. You can totally read a monitor, and then you can kind of take some of that same ideologies that you use in monitor training and socialization and apply it to animals like these. They don't have the S curve, their tongue flicking, they're kind of curious and just checking everything out. They're not in any sort of defensive position. They're not trying to strike at you. They're just kind of cruising around.
Your camera's picking up this emerald really, 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 really good. Like better than I've ever seen before. It's
awesome.
Crazy. The scalation, everything's popping on it. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. Wow.
That's so cool.
Dude.
It's got a little iridescence.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Love it. All right, so now Mason is rocking the male United States Captain Born and Bred and the female.
They're both so pretty. How old are these guys?
So these are 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, so these were born June 2019. So going on 3 years now.
That's crazy. They are slow growers.
Yeah, going on 3 years now.
They must be tiny when they come out then.
I'm telling you, they're small, man. Even chondros. We haven't gotten into the chondros yet. Chondros get smaller than the emeralds do, but even emeralds, they get so tiny.
Yeah.
As babies. So you're just curious on what you would even feed them, but these things take mice pinkies.
Okay.
Yeah, as babies.
Right out of they give live birth right out of the
live birth
sack.
Live birth. They shed out and then you feed them.
That's so cool.
But yeah, no eggs. These are all live birth right here, which I think are amazing.
They're gorgeous.
Mason looks like an emerald pro now. You look like you've been keeping emeralds for a while.
First day holding them.
This is awesome. Look at that. Very excited, but yet, chondros are very heartbreaking. Like the thing about chondros is it teaches you not to put your heart into so much, like without, I don't know, it's hard. It just teaches you not to love so much because at the end of the day, with chondros comes a lot of death. It's sad to say, but these things
what I've heard, man.
These things are not easy. But Mimi, she's my very first chondro. She laid a clutch 2 years ago.
Oh, did she?
Yep, didn't lay last year. She took the year off. I didn't even pair her. But this year she's been getting really, really rocked by the homie who's also a pure BX. So here you have two BX who've been, she looks big, man. She's getting...
She does.
Yeah, so she's been off food for, like I said, going on 3 weeks now. Typically after the 4th week is when she'll ovulate. So, I've seen multiple locks, very good chemistry between the two.
That's awesome.
Man, fingers crossed. I mean, there's nothing to get excited about. Even when there's eggs on the ground, there's nothing to get excited about. The journey is so long with chondros.
Yeah.
Getting eggs is easy. It's getting them to hatch out and then getting them to eat. Because a lot of these come out and they just don't want to eat. And
look how pretty they are.
Yeah.
I love her yellow speckling. I've heard horror stories of, people trying to breed them and, the babies come out weak or they're not eating or they
just die.
They just die randomly.
Yep.
So hopefully you have some success with these guys.
Yep. I mean, I've had 2 chondro clutches, and out of 28 eggs, I've only had 2 snakes that actually fully come out. And
really?
Yeah. And actually, the last snake just got put down because it didn't eat at all. Never took a meal. My buddy Socrates, shout out to my boy Socrates, give him a follow, please. Ari Max Ellie Arboreals on Instagram. Give him a follow. But he took Chapo 2.0 and fed him. Assist fed him for a year straight, bro. Over a year, assist fed him. Jeez. Chapo finally took a meal and then prolapsed and died.
Are you serious?
Yes. After a year of assist feeding, thank you so much, Sock. I appreciate you. After a year of assist feeding, he eats, prolapse, dies.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that's
why a lot of people just feel like when it gets to that point of you having to do so much for it, it's not meant to be. It's
right.
Just, you're better off just letting it. It's sad to say, but there you have successful chondro breeders who don't believe in the whole assist feeding thing. Either they're meant to eat or they're not meant to eat. And
right.
That's kind of how it is in the wild. So, but you look how beautiful they are. Like you don't want to just give up on something this beautiful, right? It's like
yeah.
Especially when they come out, they're red or yellow, and they're the most beautiful red or yellow you've ever seen. Like it's nuts.
They're so cool. I mean, hopefully over a little bit of time and more experience with these things, as more people start to breed them and things like that, we can kind of understand them a little bit better and hopefully bring the success rate up. But like you said, some of them, I mean, that's how natural selection works out in the wild. Some of them just won't eat and they just don't make it.
Right. Now, these are BIAC localities. So the thing with green tree pythons, they're not morphs. They come from specific islands. Yeah. They're localities, right? So I'm a huge fan of the BIAC locality, which I just showed you. Yeah. Because BIACs can come in different colors and different, I don't want to say shapes, because all BIACs are pretty big, right? But let me show you another BIAC that is one of my favorites. She's more of a darker BIAC. And No, I don't care what the snake is, what I'm working with, I love the dark stuff. Like, I'm a fan of just dark stuff.
That's how I am too.
Yeah. So, but check out this girl. I had her paired up, but it doesn't look like things are gonna go. The male I don't think was ready, so no big deal. Like I said, it's not a dire thing that I breed these.
Yeah.
I just want to keep them alive.
Yeah. No, that's the biggest thing. Oh, wow. Look at her. Look at all the black scalation in there. She's got a little yellow dot on her head. That is so cool. She's even got like some blue hues. Kind of cool to see the difference. So this is an emerald tree boa. Down here is a green tree python. They look kind of similar, but this is a python. They lay eggs, and boas, like we mentioned earlier, give live birth. So kind of interesting to see the comparison between the two.
And the best thing to do to kind of like figure out if this is a boa, is this a python, just look at the head.
Yeah.
Look at the head structure, look at the air pits, look at the mouth. Everything's different on a boa. Even the eyes, which is crazy to say, but like if you really pay attention to the head, that's how you determine what's a boa and what's a python. Because it can be confusing. You know,
right.
A lot of people who just get into snakes are like, what's a boa, what's a python? My dad still to this day calls every green tree python a viper python. It's like, they're vipers, man.
Little viper python, huh?
Yeah. So I don't even argue with the guy. I just say, okay, they're viper pythons.
They do kind of look a little bit like a viper, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, please don't let him hear that. He's gonna think he just created something. Y'all wanna see a blue snake?
A blue snake?
Yeah. She's in shed. I don't know how blue she looks now, but this is a sarong. So sarong localities are really known to be high blue snakes. Like,
okay.
If you actually Google blue snake, you will see arus and sarongs having true blue to them. Like,
really?
yeah, and there's actually like snakes that are actually blue. But
oh, no way.
yeah, so she's in shed, unfortunately. So a lot of the blue you can't even see. But this snake is the bluest snake I have for sure.
That's
if you
crazy.
look carefully through her like opaque skin, because like I said, she's in shed. You can see how wrinkly her head is.
Yeah.
She's about to shed any day. I mean, I have pictures on my Instagram that shows how blue the snake is, but this is a really high blue snake. And my prized possession right here.
That's so crazy. Look at the contrast between the two.
Yeah.
I mean, her turquoise and blue, and she's got like that true, like aqua blue color going along her back.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Pretty cool, huh? All right, we're gonna keep things blue here, all right?
I'm down.
Show you I don't want to let the others hear this too loud, but this is my favorite chondro.
We all secretly have a favorite.
Yeah, this is the favorite right here.
Oh, no way.
So this is a monocori locality green tree python, and the blues will become a lot more thicker as she gets bigger. This is a female. Females tend to get a lot bigger.
Look at her head
So yeah,
pattern.
the blues will be pretty respectable on this girl here.
That's actually insane. The camera's not picking up how deep of a blue they are. Oh, there we go. That's insane. That's one of the prettiest green trees I've ever seen.
Thanks, man.
Hands down. This makes me want them so bad. I might have to get some. Dude, that's nuts. That's so crazy.
So this is why I love chondros so much, man. I mean, just the diversity, how they come, and the cool thing is they're not morphs. Like, this is just from an island. This is a locality. This is a locality snake. Like,
yeah.
This is actually an import too. This is not a United States captain border bred. Nobody bred this here.
That's a naturally occurring snake.
Yeah, it was probably bred in a farm in Indonesia, but this came from the wild. Like, this probably like an F2 snake or something. Or this snake could be from the wild. Nobody really knows, but this came from Indonesia, so.
Not only are like the blues a crazy color, but she's got such a vibrant green to her.
And the eyes are just stupid, bro.
There we go.
Golden eyes are just.
Whew. That's crazy. So one interest that MJ and I have in common is these scrub pythons. They're absolutely fantastic. And MJ has got, you said this is a girl?
Yeah, this is a girl.
Look at that. For anyone that doesn't know what scrub pythons are or aren't very familiar with them, they're in the Somalia family, and they are, I mean, there's a ton of different types of localities, and some of them get bigger than others. This is a bar neck scrub, and they're called that because of these black bars on their head. And a lot of them have the barring up the body like this girl does too. Some of them are, I think the ones from Sarong, in different places and whatever, have a little bit more of the gold coloration and less barring, if I remember correctly. But I really like these super heavy barred bar necks.
Yeah, so she's from Jaipur locality.
Okay.
Yeah, bar neck scrub python.
That's crazy. And how old is she right now? Do you know?
She's pushing 5.
Okay, yeah.
So she still has another year or so before. I mean, she's, according to Stephen Cush, out to the Scrub King, he He said that she's ready to breed right now. She's of size to breed if you wanted to. I just don't have a male ready.
Okay.
So.
Well, I have my girl. She's probably a little bit bigger than this, and the male is probably a little bit smaller than her.
Yours would definitely be ready then, I'll tell you that much.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, how long you had yours?
I've only had them a handful of months. They were my buddies before mine, and then they were imported before him.
Yeah. So I mean, if they've already been in captivity, I mean, and they're eating for you and they look good, it doesn't hurt to try to pair them up and see what happens.
That would be cool.
Basically, just to see what the compatibility is like, see if they have good chemistry. You know, and it doesn't hurt. You know, if they're male and female, it does not hurt to pair snakes, even if the snake is not ready to, you know, to breed.
She's wrapping around. Their head pattern is absolutely crazy. They've got the deep heat pits. Their heads are absolutely crazy. Look at that. They look like skeletons almost.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of too. It's funny you said that.
What are these little guys?
Yellow spotted climbing tree toads.
I've never heard of them
before. These are arboreal. They live high in the trees and whatnot. And yeah, she's like she's going to get double the size. And you can kind of see a lot of the yellow and blues on her side there.
That's crazy. I've never seen these before.
Yep. Shout out to Desiree, but Desiree has a big one named Bella, and that's kind of where I fell in love with these at, and was able to pick these up from Josh's frogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Do your thing. Oh, no.
There they go.
All right, listen, we did monitors. I showed you some green tree pythons, some emerald tree boas, but at the end of the day, this is where the big snakes are at. The hardy big snakes are in the trap.
They're all in here, and literally the first tub he opens is a snake that I've probably seen once in my life.
Yep.
So let's take a look. All right, so what's this guy? Girl?
Guy. This is a girl.
Okay.
So this is an Apodora Pop 1 python, so also known as a Pop 1 olive.
That's so cool.
So same family as the olive python, but not like this. Is way nothing. I've had Australian olive pythons.
Yeah,
they're really awesome. They get really big, but this is like more on the prehistoric end. This is more of the.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is more my cup of tea if you know what I'm saying. And these are known to be very mean too. You know, as you can see, a lot of my animals are not mean, guys.
Yeah. Oh man, you can already see the iridescence. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh.
And this is probably by far my most strongest animal. Like, they have crazy strength, and you're gonna know this in a second. I'm gonna have you hold her so you know what I'm talking about here.
Look at that iridescence.
Look at the eyes, bro.
She's crazy looking.
Yeah.
I love, like, a lot of snakes will have this kind of iridescence to them, and you don't really see it until you get them out in the sun.
This is where it really comes out right here. All right, so this is your first time clearly holding an Apodora, or have you held one before?
I don't think so. I don't think I have, and you were right about the strength. I mean, these things are...
Right now she's calm, but wait until she tightens up. Like, she will find something on your hand and she'll just squeeze on it, and then you'll have the idea what I'm talking about.
I didn't realize it until we got her out in the sun, but she's got like this darker shade up here, and then she's got lighter shades along her sides. And then when the sun hits it just right, you can't even see the colors underneath because it's a rainbow on top. How old is she?
So she's pushing, I would say 3-4 years old. Okay. She's an import as well.
Gotcha.
I've had her since a baby, and a lot of these don't come in as babies. They come in like big. Yeah. And these are very known to eat the male. Like, a lot of these aren't bred because the females will always eat the male. I have a pair of these, and they're both, I got them both in small, and the male's a lot more of an Apodora than this is.
So this has got to be one of the prettiest snakes I've ever seen. Tell us a little bit about this guy.
Yeah, so this is also an import Timor python. This is a male. I had him since a baby. Really high gold coloration. That's why I named him Gold Member. Yeah. But you're definitely looking at a one-of-a-kind Timor python. I've even showed pictures of this guy to the guys who breed these in Indonesia, and they want them really, really bad. So
that's absolutely
this is
nuts.
my prized possession Timor right here. The homie Gold Member.
That's actually insane. I've never seen a Timor look like this before.
And if you notice too, Timors are notorious for musking. You can't even enjoy holding them.
Yeah.
But this guy has not done any of that yet. He will at some point. They don't like being held for too long. Capone, you need to kick rocks. Capone, go away.
Come on. Come on.
Look at you. He's like, is it my segment yet?
Dude, that is a crazy python. Like I said, I've never seen anything like this. That's absolutely nuts. This makes me want one really bad.
Yep.
So MJ also has some of the craziest ball pythons I've ever seen.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is my foundation. This is everything I had show you is based off ball pythons.
Yeah.
Nothing would have been possible without the ball pythons.
Dude.
So what you're looking at is the world's first super GHI Mojave leopard, 100% het hypo, female.
That's insane.
Yeah, you ain't never seen a GHI like this before.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So very proud of this snake.
That's and the 100% het hypo, you said?
100% het hypo.
That's perfect.
I'll go ahead and show you a sibling to this. Sibling meaning same parents, just not the same clutch.
Yeah.
So this is a 2021 baby. I'll show you a 2019, who's already breeding right now.
Dude, that's literally a jet black snake with like white up top.
Yeah.
I love the monochrome look.
Who has no leopard in him. I think he might have leopard, but I'm gonna prove it out.
That's wild. And what's the combination on this guy? Same exact one?
Super GHI Mojave, possible leopard, 100% het hypo, but also het hypo.
Okay.
And you know, at the end of the day, guys, I mean, I feel like some hets look better than some visuals. And
yeah.
I'm almost okay, because I've actually produced, not super GHI's hypo, but GHI hypos, and they make them a lot lighter. And I'm all about the dark stuff, you know, so I'm gonna keep this snake as dark as possible, but with a hypo look, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So it's like I want it to be hypo, but not hypo. Like.
Right. Yeah, I have that like slight ghostly kind of hue.
Yep.
And it totally does.
Yep.
I mean, even the het hypo gives it that influence. So MJ, there was a snake on your Instagram that I saw before I think I even met you. I DM'd you and I was like, that's the prettiest snake I've ever seen. And now I get to see it in person. Tell us a little bit about this guy. This is absolutely insane.
It's a female Halmahera scrub python.
Dude.
So
look at that head pattern.
And she's in shed, unfortunately. I mean, that's why she looks so ghosty. But yeah, man, I mean, this is my cup of tea. I mean, there's so many awesome species of scrub pythons.
Yeah.
And again, shout out to the Scrub King. Go follow Stephen Cush on Instagram, and you can kind of see the diversities in scrubs.
Oh yeah.
But this right here is just my favorite. Halmahera is just my favorite locality when it comes in species of scrubs. I feel like, don't get me wrong, I love the Barnecks, but this right here is just my cup of tea, because this girl will get big. She will get really, really big. So
I love the banding. Like that was the first thing that caught my eye when I saw her for the first time when you posted her on your story.
Right, and she has really crazy orange eyes.
So we're gonna end the snakes off with a bang here. This is you said it's a Biak locale?
Yeah, Biak locality white lip python.
Dude, look at the iridescence.
These get slightly bigger than the normal northern.
Okay.
And the Biaks will either get really gold or really black. The black, I have a male who's really black, and he's in the shed right now, unfortunately, but this is the girl, so, and she's prime time right now. As you can see all the golds.
I feel like a lot of these snakes that we've shown in this video are so underrated.
I'm kind of glad you're here, man, because I want to show all the underrated snakes out there. I mean, you show people these, after a while, they're going to become real popular.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now, white lips are, you know, people who've been in the trade are now seeking and wanting white lips really, really bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just tells you right there that these are getting popular. Shout out to Ryan Young. Ryan Young's the one of the guys who's producing these successfully, and good mentor of mine. So
yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yep.
All right, guys, and that's gonna do it for today's video. Obviously, like I said, MJ's got some absolutely insane animals. We're hanging with the alpacas right now. Thanks for having me over, man.
Yeah, man.
Great.
I'm glad you came by. I'm glad you got to check it out. And thanks. Shout out to everyone who, my boy Mason. This guy right here is the truth.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn that little post notification bell on so you're notified when I upload. And go ahead and check out my boy MJ as well on all of his platforms. Check out the Trap Talk podcast. Again, I really, really appreciate all of you watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. There we go. What am I gonna say?
Hi. Welcome into the trap again, motherfuckers.